If you want all the latest news of NBA 2K and also NBA in general, you should follow me on my Twitter account at PackHoopsYT. Not only that, I do giveaways all the time when it comes to VC, games, and also even consoles. So check it out, follow me, and see you there.
In this video, I want to figure out who was the best of all time at everything. I did this video for current NBA players, but I wanted to talk about the best players of all time for every single attribute you can ever imagine. I'm going to go through NBA 2K22 and read them out and see which ones are crazy. Before the video starts, please be an OG, join the pack, and subscribe. And let's get this video started. So, we're going to start off with layup. The most common thing in basketball is you go up and drive and get a layup off. But the problem is there's way too many people like Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Giannis, Kevin Durant, Julius Erving, Kobe. I don't even think there's any like surprising names. I guess Oscar Robertson's like the least common name, but he's still a pretty big NBA player, so you know. Layup is a lot of people with 98 overall. No one's a 99. With standing dunk, we have two NBA players. Shaq, duh. And Blake Griffin. You know, I'm surprised they have him at standing dunk. He definitely had a lot of dunks, but a lot of them are driving, so I'm surprised his standing dunk is so high. Definitely a surprise to me, to be honest. For driving dunk, it is obviously Vince Carter, #1 all-time, 99 overall. Duh. Yeah, of course it was Vince Carter. No one was doing the types of dunks he was doing, and especially in-game. He was insane. With close shot, as you can imagine, hundreds of players like Michael Jordan, Kevin Garnett, Shaq, Jokic, and the list can go on, but we're not going to just read everyone. For the mid-range, it is Michael Jordan. A lot of people could shoot middies. A lot of people could shoot fadeaways. Nobody did it as contested and as common and made their entire game off of it like Michael Jordan did. And that's why he won so many championships. He's the GOAT of the midi for sure. For the three-point shot, I don't think you're gonna be surprised. It's Curry at 99. Duh, no surprises there. I've already talked about greatest shooters of all time, and Curry was the most obvious one. With the free throw though, it is Craig Hodges. Now that is a surprise to me because I didn't know that. But his free throw percentage for his entire career was 82%, but he had a season where he was averaging 96% from the free throw line. And that's why he has a 96. I guess there's Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, there's Jeremy Lamb, there's Peja. I thought, you know, Curry and Steve Nash should be here, but I guess not. For the post hook, no other than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, obviously. I mean, who else would ever even come close? They have Magic at 98 and Tim Duncan at 98, sure, but Kareem was #1 for sure. With the post fade, who else than Dirk Nowitzki? Of course, Dirk. His entire game was going on one spot of the court and doing a fadeaway. Sure, was he called a one-trick pony? Maybe, but he still won championship out of it, so whatever. With post control, it is Hakeem Olajuwon. Duh. No one had more skill in the post than Hakeem did. And he wasn't even like as strong as like other centers, but he was still just able to dominate in the post. For getting fouled, it is obviously Shaq. No one could guard this man. No one could guard Shaq. So therefore they had to foul him. They had to put 3 bodies on him and he would still score. So they had to foul. With shot IQ, apparently it's Larry Bird. Apparently no one was smarter when it came to shooting the right shot than Larry Bird. But I feel like that means your field goal percentage must be amazing. And he had a 50% from the field, which isn't like insanity. It's good, but not like insanity. For the pass, it's obviously Magic Johnson and John Stockton, who are tied. I think John Stockton was a lot more of a like fundamental passer and just kind of pass it into Karl Malone to get buckets. While Magic was someone that set people up a lot more, so I think he should be a 99 over Stockton, but whatever. For ball handle, it is Kyrie Irving alone. Yeah, duh. No one has handles like Kyrie does. Uncle Drew's different, and yeah, it's not even a surprise. I mean, Allen Iverson's at second place, but yeah, I mean, Kyrie for sure #1. Speed with ball, it is Derrick Rose. You know, Tony Parker again, the honorable mention. I respect it, but Derrick Rose was pretty fast. No real surprise there. With hands, just hands, it was Festus Ezeli. Okay, sure, why not? With pass IQ, it is obviously Steve Nash and Magic Johnson. So Magic Johnson, Steve Nash, and John Stockton all have a pass IQ of 99. But with vision, it is Magic Johnson, making him the greatest passer of all time because he has vision, pass IQ, and pass all at 99 overall, and nobody even has that, so that's only him. With offensive consistency, there's only 2 NBA players that apparently are the most consistent in the all-time, which is, you know, Curry, obviously, I can see that, and Kareem. Besides that, nobody else is expected to get 30 every night besides these two, and you know what? I think maybe LeBron deserves to be here, but whatever. Interior defense, it is tied with Tim Duncan and Hakeem. I'd argue Tim Duncan deserves it a little more, but whatever. That's my personal opinion. I'm biased, obviously. For perimeter defense, a lot of players like Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Kawhi Leonard, and Gary Payton all had the 98 overall, and all for sure deserve it. With steal though, that is Gary Payton at a 99 overall. Nobody ever got it more than Gary Payton. With block, we have Bill Russell with a 99 overall, and nobody else has a 98, making him the best or the greatest shot blocker of all time by a wide margin. For offensive rebound, it's obviously Dennis Rodman. I mean, he was like the GOAT of offensive rebounding. Like, that was his whole game, right? And he helped win championships because of it. With normal rebounding, it is a tie with Andre Drummond, interesting, Will Chamberlain, and Bill Russell. Obviously, these two are going to be there when they're averaging like 20 rebounds a game. Andre Drummond is for sure the best rebounder of our time, so I'm not really opposed to it. It's just weird to see him. With lateral quickness, it is Gary Payton, because, I mean, this dude was clamping people. So he's considered the greatest perimeter defender of all time according to 2K, then with high steal, perimeter defense, and lateral quickness. With help defense IQ, Michael Jordan was the GOAT of help defense IQ, which, again, I could see it, especially when they were switching a lot with him and Scotty. I could see it. Pass perception is also Michael Jordan GOAT. Interesting. I think maybe Gary Payton also deserves to be here, but whatever. Defensive consistency is Larry Bird and Ben Wallace. So Larry Bird is the most consistent defender and offensive player of all time. I wouldn't have thought that. With speed, so normal speed, it is Tony Parker, Russell Westbrook, and Derrick Rose. So Tony Parker does get the nod for speed. It's just that speed with ball was Derrick Rose. So Derrick Rose is the quickest player of all time, according to 2K, which I could see for sure. Acceleration, again, same players, except Allen Iverson is a part of acceleration as well, which is huge. With strength, it is Shaq and nobody else. Will Chamberlain's 98 and Jordan McGinnis is 98. But in terms of just being the strongest in the world, Shaq was not only built muscular, but also was massive. And so it's just, no one could stop him. With vertical, it is two people. It's Vince Carter, 99 overall. Duh, when you dunk like that, of course. And then Keon Johnson, 99 vertical. Yes, so maybe not the most popular name, but he has a record for the highest vertical in the combine ever. For stamina, Michael Jordan, LeBron James are the only players that can play 40 minutes a game, apparently. And then finally, it is hustle. And nobody had more hustle in basketball history than Dennis Rodman, 99 overall. These are all the players that were the greatest of all time at specific things. A lot of names popped up a lot, like Derrick Rose popped up a lot, Dennis Rodman popped up a lot, Michael Jordan popped up a lot. So there's definitely some greats that were good at multiple things, but it's really cool to see the players that weren't even that popular be greatest of all times, like for example Andre Drummond, right? What do you guys think about this? Leave it in the comments below. If you like the channel, please give it a sub. I'll see you guys next time.
If you want all the latest news of NBA 2K and also NBA in general, you should follow me on my Twitter account at PackHoopsYT. Not only that, I do giveaways all the time when it comes to VC, games, and also even consoles. So check it out, follow me, and see you there.